Hello YouTuber, thank you for coming to my channel again. This is Sam's Automotive. I have a 98 Camaro. Apparently in this car another guy was working in this, so it's a lot of work in this thing. I found tons of problems in this, and I don't know where to start. Okay. The first problem is there is nothing on the ignition. So if I would have to give it 12, this is what happened. Nothing. Okay. So I checked the ignition relay, which is located under the steering wheel. Should look something like this. Okay. I guess this person changed this one already. So that's not the issue. That is not the problem. I verified that that wasn't the problem. I guess the problem is just on the fuse box. All right. The other thing is the fuel pump. It's really dirty. I think this contaminated gas in this vehicle. All right. So I came here. There is no power on this lead, which is to the starter. So I'm trying to do it manually to see if I can start it. So the issue here was no spark. So I came to find out that there's a ground broken somewhere in here. I'm not sure where. So you guys check for that, and I guess that should fix the problem on the no start. I mean on the no spark. Make sure you check here, you have a good ground. Let's see, I want to see if I can get some power to that. Okay, so this is what you're gonna check. You're gonna check your body. Okay, that's a good ground. Okay, now here, that's a good ground. Okay, so this is what I have the problem here. Okay, so now I fixed one problem, which is no spark. Now I have a spark. Now it's got to see what there is no fuel actually going into it. Guys, if you have a spark in this, when you get the spark, don't throw a start fluid in this thing. This thing is very flammable. I just went through a hell with this thing. I threw a start fluid, and that damn thing is start blowing. It started smoking in there. Started being fire inside. So I kind of got scared that this car was gonna catch on fire, and I have nothing on a fire extinguisher. So if you're gonna do a start fluid in there, make sure you have some water or something so you can shut down the thing, or be ready. You know, I got scared. You know, it's flames in there. So I keep it starting, opening the throttle body. So eventually the fire went out. Okay, but be careful when you do this. Okay, so again, if you have no spark in this thing, okay, I'm just gonna do the issue in this thing. I'm gonna mention the issue in this. If you have no spark, you gotta check this fuse here. I believe it's the ignition fuse. Okay. All right. Well, it's actually a relay. Okay. That's a relay right there. Okay. Now that's the relay over here. Make sure when you test that, on the relay it's going to have a 30, 85, 86, and 87. Okay. Make sure you have positive and 30. 86 might be ground by the computer. I'm not sure. 85, it should be either a positive or negative, but 85 and 86 is what close the circuit in this thing. 87, it's just going to be the output, I guess. Okay, and that goes for any relay, 4 prompts relay. Okay, now once you verify, you know, just verify if all your fuses are okay, especially the ignition. If you're gonna have to check this one out, there's videos up there how to do it. Usually what I do is I put power to 30 and 86 and ground to 85, and then check on 87 if you have 12 volts every time you apply ground to 85. So again, 30, 85, hot, okay? So if you have a wire, just kind of wrap it around 85 and 86, and then put ground to 85 and 86, hot. So it's, I'm sorry, 30 and 85, you're gonna put ground. I think it's, I'm not, hold on, let me pull one of this, and so we can be in the same page here. All right, so this is what you're gonna do to check this relay. In the inside, it's gonna be some numbers, okay? I can't focus my camera to actually see that. This camera really sucks. All right, so if you want to test this relay to make sure this relay is good, okay, you're gonna put power to 30 and 286, okay? These two proms, they gotta be hot, okay? 86, which is here, you're gonna apply ground to it, okay? Then you're gonna check if you have 12 volts every time you touch the ground, or you put the ground here and you check if you have 14 volts here, 14, 13, I don't know, whatever, but you should get some voltage here, okay? On 87, okay? If you wrap these two around 30 and 85, ground to 86, check 87. If you don't have nothing on 87, that's your problem, okay? Now, once you do that, put a new relay on it, okay? You're gonna come to this connector here, okay? Right here, okay? This is the side of the connector, okay? This is the top. You're gonna check for this red one here. You should have 12 volts here, okay? And what I mean 12 volts is you have to disconnect it and then touch this thing. See, that's 12 volts on the red one. Then come to this side here, okay? That should be a ground. If you have a 12 volts there like I did, the problem is a ground, okay? Now here, this is the reading you should get. 0.7 and 0.7, but this is, I think this is a ground from the computer, and this must be from the computer as well, but that's the control, okay? That's how you test this control. Red, the first one here, 12 volts. This one, it's a reference. That is a ground. That is a ground, okay? That's a fully working circuit, okay? So there you go, guys. Hope this is was helpful to you, and good luck. Again, check your grounds, and probably that's the problem. If it's not, check here. You know, if you don't have nothing in these two proms, especially this one and that one, the problem is your computer. If you don't have 12 volts here, the problem is the ignition. If you have 12 volts here and instead of ground, your problem, it's the ground here. Some ground just broke there, okay? That should be that should fix the problem. So like in my case, again, I would touch here 12 volt. So what I did is I put a ground from here to the coil, okay? So from the strut down to the coil. That fixed my problem right there. Now I have ground and that one instead of 12 volts. Now I get spark. And that's it, guys. Okay? Give me a thumbs up. Just remember, guys, I'm doing this video for you guys, trying to help you. Okay? I'm not doing making any money here. All the purpose of me is trying to help you to diagnose these problems, okay? Again, this is a 98 Camaro with the LS1 engine. Thank you for watching, guys. God bless you.